Greetings, everybody. I'm sending you so much love right now in this moment. It is one of our great gifts as earth beings. Our electromagnetic fields that emanate from our heart center contain wavelengths that we can share with others, that can go miles and miles and miles and miles, and you can send love across the planet in the twinkling of an eye. This morning I was having some memories of Christmas time, and when my family was, younger, when my brothers were young boys, and the past is a place to visit sometimes, and yet when we go too far into the past, it's like we get lost within the labyrinthian, I can't say that word, labyrinthian, within the labyrinth. There's halls and halls, and they just go and go and go, and you can get lost in the past. You can get lost, and you can get overcome, by what could have been or should have been, or what you wish would have been or could have been or should have been. So I don't know, when I get, my head, I feel a lot of pressure in my head. When I go back into the past, when I find myself wandering the halls of the past, I use it as an opportunity, to send love to the people that I find there at that age, at that time, and in the present as well. Sending love and healing and Reiki. I practice Reiki, and I can send Reiki to my brothers when they're young, because it's multidimensional. Time is multidimensional. Like, that's happening now. And what we send to the multidimensional past now affects us in the now. So it's a great gift that we, as earthlings, as humans, have been given. I'd like to encourage you to explore that, practice it, get Reiki attunements. Reiki is universal life force energy, universal love. It's prana, it's what streams in and out of us. And when you're attuned, when you receive attunements, it just hastens the process, and it's lovely. So if you can find someone to receive attunements from in the flesh, that's great. You can also do it on the internet now, which is totally possible. I won't go too far into Reiki right now. I'm so hot. At this moment, I'm dying. I'll cool off in a second. Since we had since we've been moving into the new earth, or the new energies, I don't know, every day we move further and further into a new way of being on planet Earth, and I'm finding that meditation is just becoming deeper and deeper and more still and quiet and peaceful, and it's really, I'm noticing it every single day, getting better and better, and just want to encourage you to keep at it, to keep sitting every day for 20 minutes with your spine straight, breathing and listening and getting quieter and quieter. Because just this process of meditating once per day for this tiny little amount of time, it merges with the rest of your life. It sort of like flows into the other 23 hours and 40 minutes. And it's so powerful, and the changes are cumulative, and yet you will feel them pretty much right away, you know. So that's my little spiel, and it's a great honor to be able to share that spiel with whoever might be listening at any time. It happens to be Christmas Eve, and the energy feels really good today, you know. I don't think the whole planet celebrates Christmas, but thanks to the Jesuits and the Catholics and the Christians who tried to canvass the world with the religion of Christianity, I think many people are celebrating the birth of the Christ, of Yeshua. There's something so holy about Christmas time, and I don't even think Jesus or Yeshua was born on the actual day of December 25th, but it doesn't really matter. Like I said, time is multidimensional. And, I mean, the birth of Christ or Yeshua can be every day, you know? The love and the message of the Christ is within all of us. We are all the Christ. We can all be Christed beings. And that's where we're heading, I believe, into this new frontier of light and of love and of this new age. I want to thank you all for being here and for listening, and I want to thank you for having the best day ever that you possibly could have. You are the master creator of your life. You get to choose your energy. You get to choose your thoughts. You get to choose whether or not to let certain thoughts come in, which once you start to hear your thoughts, you're going to know which ones you are completely not into having floating around in your mind. You'll hear them. You'll almost practically see them, and you have the jurisdiction over your mind and over your thoughts and which thoughts are allowed. You can just say, nope, you don't get to be here, bye. That's true power, and you've got it. Every single one of us has it. And I believe the more that you unplug from the mainstream, then you will have less distractions in your mind. But even if you are plugged into mainstream and you're watching television constantly, when you start to meditate every day for 20 minutes, it's gonna even affect that. So I don't know, it's super powerful, and will change everything, how you perceive the world. Whoa, racing squirrels so fast. The sun's out today. It's a blue sky. It's cold here. I'm wearing my warmest sweater, my warmest indoor sweater. I used to have a wood stove, and I had it for 19 years. and I never turned on electric heat for 19 years. And it was so cozy and warm every winter. I was never cold. I was always, if I had my wood stove, I'd be wearing a tank top and shorts right now. No lie. Probably have the door open, letting some of the heat out. Probably not though. I like it nice and hot. And then my wood stove broke. I wore it out, and my landlord wouldn't replace it. So now I'm joining the rest of the Pacific Northwesterners who don't have wood heat. You know, like, ooh, turn it on, turn it off. You don't want to use too much. Don't want to have a huge electric bill. Anyway, I bought a little oil heater, and it's super cozy in my bedroom, and I have a little fireplace heater for my kitties. And that does a pretty good job. I love the Northwest. I've lived here my whole life. I think about moving to a warmer climate, and I may, but I bet you $100 I'll end up back here with a wood stove and a clawfoot, and then I'll be happy. I'm happy no matter what, but that's one of my dreams is to have a wood stove and a clawfoot and some land. You know, one of the keys to a happy life is appreciating what you have in the moment, in the now. You know, I appreciate getting to sit here in my cozy sweater with my cozy wool blankets, talking to a little rectangular box, knowing that someday, some way, it'll reach another human, and that maybe one of the things that I'm saying will touch them, touch their heart. I appreciate that. I appreciate technology, and I appreciate my home, and I appreciate this time, even though it's been sheer madness, this time of the 2020 pandemic. I appreciate the time it's given me to really just be more quiet and still. There's good in everything. There really is. So on this beautiful, glorious day, I want you to know that I appreciate your presence. I appreciate if you listen to me, listen to my channel, listening to me speak. And I wish for you true peace and true happiness. For it is within your grasp. It is within your power. You are a powerful being of light, and you have the technology that is your body and your mind and your soul to be one, to be still, and to be completely and totally plugged into the source. And it's super easy, and I don't know. It is my wish for humanity that we all connect to the source of love that dwells within. So on that note, I thank you. I send you so much love. Peace.